What's going on, guys? I'm Unknown Player here, and today I've got some really cool gameplay of a brand new weapon which was added to the latest build of Black Ops 3 that you probably wouldn't have seen before, and this is a brand new sniper rifle. It's called the P-06 or the P06, and this is essentially a 3-round burst sniper rifle, as crazy as that sounds. So this, of course, wasn't in the alpha build. It was something new that was added in the beta build that I got to play at Gamescom, of course, and this is where I got to record this footage. And of course, I've got a ton more gameplay of this new beta build, which I'm going to be uploading on this channel in the run-up to the beta, of course. But let's take a look at the class setup, and you can see what kind of attachments and perks I was rocking on this setup. So the actual weapon itself is, of course, the sniper rifle, the P-06. I was using the original optic on it, so I wasn't using the ACOG or the thermal or anything like that. I was using the default scope that comes with the sniper rifle. It's a pretty weird one. The first attachment you're seeing there is the ballistic CPU, which reduces the sway. The next one is the fast mag, which allows me to reload a little bit faster. Then we've got extended mags, which increase the amount of bullets in the clip, and also got rapid fire, which allows me to follow up with more bursts each time I shoot. The secondary pistol is called the RK5, and it's basically like the Beretta, the B23 from Black Ops 2. It's a 3-round burst pistol, very, very good one. And then perks we're rocking Ghost and Fast Hands. But let's take a look at the actual gameplay. You can see this weapon in action. It's a very, very interesting one. I remember when I was sitting down at Gamescom and I saw this weapon, I saw, of course, the first two snipers are the Locust and the Drakon. Those are the first two snipers. I saw there was a third one added, so I was pretty interested to see what it was. And I saw it was a burst fire sniper. I was thinking, what is this weapon? I definitely need to try it out. And I managed to get a little bit of gameplay here. Obviously, I'm not dropping a massive amount of kills. I'm not doing that great with the weapon. It's just a little bit of footage of some of the kills I managed to get. We're playing against other YouTubers, of course, the people that are very good at the game, and it is very difficult using this weapon. I only used it for one match, and in this gameplay, you're going to see the highlights of what I managed to get up to in this footage. Now, in case you're wondering, is this weapon any good? Is it overpowered? Is it strong? How does it function? Because the burst fire sniper rifle sounds pretty good. The answer to that question is definitely no. This weapon is not that amazing. Do not worry about being overpowered for sure, unless they manage to buff it and decrease the burst time. How it basically works is you need to hold down the trigger, and then it's going to charge up. There's basically about a second delay between when you press the trigger when the bullets come out. So the reason it's very difficult to use is because the enemy needs to pretty much stay still and Fuse to be able to get the shots on target. So imagine like a burst fire assault rifle, but instead there's like a delay between when you press the trigger and when the bullets, of course, come out. If you do manage to land all your shots, I believe it's around a one-shot kill. I think probably like 2 or 3 of the bullets need to land to be able to get a one-shot kill. It's not like all the bullets in the magazine are one-shot kills. You definitely need to land multiple of them. But like I've said, it's a very, very hard weapon to use. Do not expect any amazing gameplay with this weapon. It's literally just like shots of me getting 1 or 2 kills. But it's very, very hard to use when an enemy is looking at you, especially. Like most of the kills that I got when enemies didn't even see me or managed to get the first shots on target. But other than that, it's quite a difficult weapon to use, and like I've said, it's a weird one. And when I saw it in the menus, I just thought I absolutely have to use this weapon and get some gameplay to show you guys, because it sounded really, really crazy. A 3-round burst sniper is definitely not something we've ever seen before in a COD game. And the main thing is just the enemies need to stay still. It's very, very hard to use if the enemies move a lot. And if you're ever against this weapon, then just know all you need to do is move around a little bit, and it'll be nearly impossible for the enemy to track you, because like I've said, the bullets come out very, very close to each other. It's not like an assault rifle that shoots very, very slowly. And the main thing I can say about it is it's a weird weapon. It's nothing like I've ever seen before in a COD game. Especially the delay on the weapon is really off-putting, to be honest, and that makes it a very hard weapon to use. I feel like in the right hands, it could be a very good weapon. I bet a lot of good snipers could actually do some good work with the thing and pick up a lot of kills. I'm really hoping that this weapon is in the beta. I'm pretty sure it will be. I'm pretty sure the build that was at Gamescom will be the same build that will be at the beta, because Shrek did say about how nearly all the weapons that will be in the final version of the game are actually in the beta. So that does sound like this build I'm playing right here. I'm looking forward to see what the kind of the community and all the public gets their hands on with this weapon, and what their thoughts will be, whether it's a good weapon, whether it's a bad weapon. I'm doubting it'll be overpowered. You never know, they could buff it in some way and make the burst kind of come out a little bit quicker. I think that's definitely one of the best ways to buff it, or possibly even make the delay a little bit quicker, because obviously, like I said, when you press the trigger, there's about a second of delay between when you press it and when the actual bullets will come out. That's what makes it really hard to use, because you need to kind of predict where the enemies are going to be, and you can't really just press the trigger and shoot someone like you've normally done in pretty much all the other weapons of COD and all the other snipers especially. It's normally been you see someone, you shoot them, but with this weapon, you need to actually predict where they're going to be in about a second when your actual bullets come out of the weapon. So it's a very unique weapon, and like I've said, never seen anything like it. It looks like a weapon from Halo, to be honest. It looks really futuristic and really crazy with that green scope of it, but it's a cool weapon, and I really do want to use it some more. I did feel a little bit bad because my team wasn't that great, and we were getting completely stomped at domination. The enemy team were kind of taking advantage of us because of the fact that I was using this awful sniper, trying to use it and trying to get some kind of funny gameplay of the thing, whereas the enemy team was going full like try-hard mode with full streaks, and they were using the power core, which is pretty much like an EMP. They were using all their streaks. At this point, we were getting spawn trapped, and I pulled out my pistol, the RK5, and you'll see a bit of footage of that. I just melted the first guy, and the second person came over here. I managed to get a couple shots in, and I went for the melee, and what I actually did, instead of putting out the knife like you normally would in COD games, I actually pistol whipped them instead. So I hit him with the bottom of the pistol, and that's one of the new melee animations that's in Black Ops 3. It's a different way to hit someone. I'm pretty sure it's a 2-hit kill, but if you're holding a pistol, you'll pistol whip them. If you're holding like an assault rifle, you'll hit them with like the stock of the weapon. So it's really cool to see the different melee types there are in Black Ops 3. But there you go. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this weird sniper gameplay. If you did, give it a like rating. Like I've said, there's a ton more Black Ops 3 gameplay on my channel, so make sure you're looking around for more footage, and of course can upload more in the future. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.